Hello everyone. I've been an anime fan since I was in middle school, and one thing I appreciate about the medium today is that it hasn't been politicized quite like many other forms of entertainment have been today. We have Gamergate, Comicsgate, but so far thankfully no Animegate that I'm aware of, because the politically correct garbage that has infected America and much of the West, like a cancer, hasn't really affected Japan all that much. But that hasn't stopped the Tumblerinas from jumping on the increasingly popular anime bandwagon. One possible effort to do this is with an upcoming original anime quote-unquote series on Crunchyroll called High Guardian Spice. I have no problem with Crunchyroll putting on original content, or even the fact that this anime is technically not anime because it's made by a Western studio, and I don't think the animation is as bad as many critics make it out to be. The trailer they released for the show, though, is frankly one of the worst trailers I've seen for anything. Yes, there's a chance the show could somehow actually be good, and frankly, I hope it is. But, as I'll show you in the trailer, they don't do a very good job previewing the actual substance of the show itself. But even if it does end up being as bad as many anime fans fear, I don't think it's going to be the end of the world, because again, Japan doesn't care about this SJW crap. But that still doesn't let Crunchyroll or the studio that's creating the show off the hook, which is why I made this video. Now, what I noticed right off the bat is that the show staff seem to use emotion as their selling point, which is fine if said emotion ties into the plot of the show, but they went for useless platitudes that have nothing to do with the plot instead.
Funny, and it's warm, and it's adventurous, and they're letting us make it a little bit weird, so.
Now, as many good authors will tell you, showing is more effective than telling, and some concept art and talking about how warm and funny whatever the show is doesn't really tell us much. If it really is that, show us a clip. Show us the money. Granted, no trailer is going to give away everything, but this shows us very little about the show aside from the art direction. Now, putting the more controversial aspects of this trailer aside, for now, which I will go over later, they should have really waited until they had more footage to show before releasing this trailer. To be fair, there have been good shows that have gotten bad trailers, but the beginning of this trailer is a little insulting, frankly.
This show has a lot of heart that I don't think would have come through from any other studio.
Now, the sweeping statement about no other studio having the heart to make something like this, is pretty arrogant and self-serving. I mean, it's a huge slap in the face to pretty much every other animator out there, as well as those who have come before, and kind of speaks to the fact that they might be compensating for something here, which this compensation really continues until the very end of this trailer when they make this claim.
I don't think anyone has seen stories quite like the ones that we're going to tell.
Of course, this is contradicted big time by the description of the plot earlier on in the trailer.
Guardian Spice is about 4 girls who live in a magical city and are going to school to become guardians.
Now, if they want to make an homage to magical girl and fantasy anime, that's fine, but they're really insulting our intelligence by claiming that this isn't like anything else, when the magical girl genre is one of the largest and most popular anime genres out there. Examples include, but aren't limited to, Cardcaptor Sakura, Maho, Shoujo Madoka Magica, Tokyo Mew Mew, and of course Sailor Moon, which is the anime that popularized the genre in the West. And there's also some Western cartoons that were heavily influenced by this genre, like the Powerpuff Girls, for example. But no, even this isn't the worst this trailer has to offer, as I will show you.
It's a very modern reflection of the world. Our characters are really diverse, our cast is really diverse, and that's one of the things that excited me the most about it.
People are really excited about what the show is and what it represents.
But wait! There's more!
Are 50% female in all the creative roles, and our writer's room is 100% female. I mean, this is what my whole career has been about, is trying to get those voices in there that are not being heard.
So their main selling point, aside from emotional platitudes and taking a crap all over other studios and creators, is virtue signaling, which amounts to "my diversity, we got to whammons," which is completely, again, irrelevant to anything, really. But, you know, I'm hoping that this will be good. I really am. But if this trailer is any indication, this is going to crash and burn spectacularly. And if it does, you can bet I'm going to do a follow-up to this.